Give me a type beat.
Okay, what about
Preferably 140.
you said one of your influences was Skepta, so let's put on a Skepta type beat.
Rah, okay. Easy. Do you hear the beat?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I've heard this one before.
Yeah, no, I think I have as well still. Alright. Look, I'm not surprised, but I the fuck some man lie. See, man, when I talk on they keep screaming RIP when I die. Why? But fuck that. Man's got the juice now, I'm out here. It's studio on my pals. That's gang gang and we out here. But anyways, I ain't no featherweight, man. Go toe to toe with the heavyweights. Third eye open, watch man levitate. Through some left eye blind, also I might lean to the left a bit, but it's calm, still fly though. Watch man backtrack like a typo, Pete the bar, the next screen. Yo, 079, no, never mind. Don't ever try, hold on my line. I'm on the rise, so you are decline. What did you see and what did you find? Fuck who out here in a concrete jungle. So why do you look disgruntled? Looking fucking befuffled, duffel bag with a band's full back, cause I'm back and you might get pummeled. And I back my brand like Russell. Hey, nah, that's it. That's it.
Jeez.
Every time I try to stay low key, they be onto me and I don't know why. What did I do to deserve this shit? I'm a humble guy. You don't see harm for the fuckery that become a
Thank you for coming on. I really, really appreciate it, and I
It's all
really
good, man.
really
Thank
it.
you. Thank
I
you for
was saying
having me
off
on, man.
camera, but I think you're introducing a whole lot of new elements into UK music, which is really, really what's needed.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. We're trying, man. Therefore,
um, and you also have a sick lyricism. You really know how to rap as well, which
thank
I
you,
think is
bro.
another one. Do you feel like you're introducing new elements into the music scene in the UK?
Well, we're trying to. We're definitely trying to. We're trying to sort of stand out in a way where we're strategically taking elements from different genres and like types of music and whatever, and we're sort of merging them and creating our own sound with it, rather than just taking random sounds and throwing them together and hoping the best comes out of it. Like we're trying to.
Mm.
When I say we, I mean like me and my team, like my bro Chase, who's my producer. I produce all my music. Um, and my manager G. All of us, we're just like we want there to be a shift in music where like sort of the authenticity comes back a bit. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
So yeah, so I feel like I don't want to like pat myself on the back too much, but I feel like yeah, we're definitely incorporating something different.
Well, yeah, it's important to give yourself some level of credit. Obviously, with Love Sept, you show your versatility,
Yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah,
because you've kind of you've got a whole lot of genres that you've touched on. You know, drill, and kind of more sort of like metal influenced beats,
yeah, yeah.
more boom bap
Some
stuff.
crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, what's the importance of being versatile to you? Do you think?
It's well, I mean, it's important. I wouldn't say it's necessarily compulsory, but I feel like it's definitely important to me personally because it sort of gives you an edge. It gives you an edge on, say, someone who makes the same type of music all the time. You sort of know what to expect. So sometimes I would say that I'd like to say that all the songs that I have out, they don't really sound the same. Like you could go probably through my whole discography right now, and every song would be pretty much a different kind of vibe, and sometimes even a different genre. You feel me? So like to me, being versatile has always been important. I remember a lot of it came from when I was like 17, 18. I was listening to like XXX's and all that. You get me? And them man were mad versatile. So I was sort of inspired by that. But I wanted to incorporate it into like a UK sound. You feel me? So that's how we started out.
That definitely
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
across. Because in your music, you talk about you're not scared to talk about things like mental health, which UK people don't normally talk about. Tends to be
True.
very a lot of bravado in UK music, which you know, and you seem very different to that, and I think that's very positive. I noticed that in your dummy interview, you said that your music would definitely predominantly cater to a UK audience, but I don't actually agree, man. I think people in other places would love that.
You know what? Do you know what? I actually have watched it back, and I agree with you as well when you do say that because um, although it is a very UK sound, I feel like I could definitely tap into, like, I'd like to say everywhere, but like big places in the world, you know what I mean? So I'll put you right there, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you've also
yeah.
got a lot of Russian people commenting on the tunes as well, I noticed.
Yeah, it's true. That them Russian lot, the Russian lot are crazy, man. They're proper passionate about their music out there. Proper passionate. I
Yeah.
get like DMs all the time from these mad Russian kids, and they're like, yo,
So, what do you think it is about the Russians that like your music?
I don't know. A lot of it comes from the trap metal, like all that metal kind of side of things that some of my peers do, and I used to sort of tap into a little bit and merge it with things. So a lot of it, they like that. I feel like out there they have a lot of rage, so they like to party out there. Do you know what I'm saying? But um, do you know what's mad? Australia is a place that they seem to mess with me heavy. I'm pretty sure my like that low key tune, the low key song that I got out has got so many plays in Australia for some reason. They seem to love it out there. So that's another big place as well, Australia.
Do you know what? Same as well.
It's mad,
On
isn't
my
it?
Spotify. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Sydney's after the one after London, which is a bit
Yeah,
mad.
yeah. Or it's like Brisbane or whatever it's called, and all
Yeah.
these mad places. It's like, whoa.
So yeah, just as I was saying before, you're kind of introducing these new elements to UK music. I noticed that you mentioned, for example, even saying something like self-hate on a track, right, is kind of um is not something that you hear from people from the UK. And
Nah. Yeah, I feel like there's a proper stigma around it, to be honest.
in it,
Like
I completely agree.
I feel like because UK music's UK, like the rap scene and that, is still very young when you deep it. So people haven't really probably even come out there shows properly, like, or to the full extent that they can yet. Do you know what I mean? Because UK music compared to, say, American rap and hip hop has not been around for a very long time. Do you know what I mean? So it's been around for a while, but not a very long time in like in perspective of, yeah. But it's like I deep it all the time. I'm like, we got so far to go. Do you know what I mean? Like that's why I don't really like to compare the UK's thing to like what the Americans have got going on, because
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it's incomparable.
How have you been during lockdown?
Do you know what? Lockdown, I've sort of got used to it. Like I remember the first back what was it? Like March, February. No, it was like April last year, wasn't it, that we went into lockdown. And I remember just smoking so much weed and just not going outside, and just like it was mad for the first, like I smoked too much for the first period of lockdown, but then I sort of got used to it, chilled out, got used to it, was chilling. And ever since then, things have we sort of got back into the swing of things. We can still make music. I can still do videos. So really and truly, I can't really complain. Do you know what I mean? But it did take some adjusting to in the beginning, but now we're basically coming out the other side of it. So
And
like,
how was smoking a lot of weed affecting your creativity?
do you know what? I don't know, because I seem to I've always been creative when smoking or like things like that. I always seem to actually be mad creative in them ways. Like more time, I'll write a lot of my songs while I'm blazed. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Like obviously, I haven't even been smoking too long, but maybe 2, 3, maybe 4. I don't remember years. But yeah, no, like it's cool. I feel like I'm one of those people who um is sort of just cool with it, can function on it. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of people can't. I know people that can't. I know people that can't even touch it. Do you know what I mean? Wouldn't touch it. So yeah, it's not for everyone, but for me personally, I rate it. Wait, what about you, bro? How
No, it's
do
just
you
interesting what
smoke?
you're saying as well because some people are able to be functional and productive on it,
Mm.
and then and some people it really fucks up their lives and they turn into shadows.
It's
Um,
true, you know, it's true. I haven't personally seen that happen to someone, but I know that it does.
but then
Actually,
at
you
the
know
same
what? To be
time,
fair, tell a lie, I do actually. But
mm.
we, yeah, never mind.
But
Nah,
yeah,
nah,
yeah, man,
nah,
it
nah,
really
nah.
can turn people into shells of people. At the same
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
obviously with you, you're functional in it. Me personally, I don't smoke because I prang every time or most
Oh,
times.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
So
see, that's what I'm saying.
how's your creative process sort of been during lockdown?
I've tried to, you know what? I've tried to get back into writing on paper. So far, I'm failing because it's so easy to just access your phone and
Yeah, innit?
type lyrics in your phone. But I have been trying to. My girlfriend got me a notepad, so I've been trying to get back into writing on paper. So, but to be honest, the creative process is always sort of, well, in the last couple of years during lockdown and whatnot, or the last year, should I say, it's sort of just been an emailing beats from Chase, my boy, right into the beats, and then eventually we go studio where I just record a little demo at home because I don't have the best setup here to record music just yet. So yeah, like it's been a sort of a slow process, to be honest, recently because of lockdown and not being able to link the team and whatnot. So but we're getting back into the swing of things, whereas like it's not necessarily just send beats, write music, and then it's stale by the time I record it. Now I'm getting my boy background, and we're making beats in house, and we're chilling, and we're making music like naturally again. Do you feel me?
Mm. And when
So
did you start making music?
around 2018, I think it was around like February 2018, but I've been writing from when I was like 12 and I'm 20 now. So that's sort of, yeah, like, right, I never deeped it, maybe like 8 years I've been writing. So, but I never actually touched mic until 2018
Okay.
for reasons like, to be honest, I just didn't have the facilities for that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, 2018 we released this one track on Spotify. It was called Spontaneous. And I remember it might have did like 100, 200 plays by the time I woke up in the morning, and I was like, rah, I've gone clear. You know what I mean? I'm moving out, buying a house. Now I'm
No, I
joking,
remember.
but
Yeah, you
yeah,
said
no,
that in
I was
there. Yeah.
gassed. Yeah, I literally said it in a song in low key. So yeah, it was mad. And after that, we just stuck to it. We stuck to it, and we met Love Sept shortly after we started, and things just sort of fell into place. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man. And look
One
how
thing
far
led to another.
you've come since then. So,
Yeah, man, it's cool. It's wicked.
and yeah, it's exactly the same with me. I started when I was 12. And the thing with you, yeah, is what I was saying before, is that you definitely you know how to rap. You have a very you've got a technical ability that I feel like a lot of even successful rappers don't have. That you
Mm-mm.
clearly have a respect for rap music and for lyricism.
Yeah, man.
So, who do
Of
you
course.
think has influenced you the most?
Skepta, Eminem, Amy Winehouse is probably my top three, like
Oh, that's an interesting
people
theory,
who've
man.
inspired me. Yeah, it's mad because yeah, like Amy Winehouse growing up was playing all the time in my yard, all the time. And I actually, believe it or not, I used to live like sort of not opposite her, but like in the same, like I was in the vicinity, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was mad. Like she just like inspired me growing up and whatnot. And then obviously I got into your Skeptas and your Eminems and whatnot. And yeah, man, like I definitely got respect for the actual art of rap rather than the sound of it. Do you know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, and that definitely comes across in your tunes, man.
Mm.
And it's quite interesting because a lot of people would be embarrassed to say Eminem. I proudly say that. He was the person that got me into rap in the first place. I don't really know why people are, but I respect the fact that you said it because it's the same for me as well.
Yeah, because bro, why would I lie, innit? Like I'm not like,
Yeah,
let's be real. Let's be real. It's not like anyone could probably guess. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like it's Eminem's probably inspired everybody, or everybody from our generation at least.
innit? And
They're
I can
not,
see
no
the
cap. Even
influence.
if they don't want to admit it now, everyone used to bang Eminem. I don't care what anyone says.
Mm.
Everyone used to bang Eminem. But
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
no, he
100%.
defo inspired me for sure.
Mm. And I
Defo.
can see the influence in yours, and I think that's partly because of how lyrical you are. So,
Okay, yeah.
but that's early to start writing. So, what do you think it was that made you first start writing? Because that's proper early.
Do you know what? I always put it down to that it was have you ever seen that film Ill Manners?
Yeah, yeah, I have.
That film, Plan B, yeah, that's probably the film that made me start writing bars. I'll be real with you. because I like after that it was me and my boy Max way back, and we was on our little BBs, on our little Blackberries, and we started writing these bars like on the top of his garages in his block or whatever. So that was way back, like 2012, I'm thinking, maybe even earlier. So yeah, it was probably that film, to be honest, that sort of, I always wanted to do, like I always loved music. I've always been a sort of very musical person in a way. I had an ear for it. But yeah, I feel like that was the shift. That was when I was like, yeah, I want to do music, because my man's telling a mad story and it's in London. So I was like, you know what I mean? I want to do this. So it was probably, I put it down to that, to be fair.
So
Yeah.
what was it like for you growing up in Camden?
It was
And how do
cool,
you think
man. It was
it's
fun.
affected you musically?
Camden is a mad place. I say it every time. It's a crazy place. There's a lot of ups and downs to it. People don't really know, but yeah, like
Like what?
it's there's a lot it's there's a lot of like, I don't know, like it's just a lot goes on in Camden. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, but obviously there's sort of a front sometimes with all the mad punks and the cool art and on the walls and all the stools and whatnot. Sometimes there's like, but yeah, obviously growing up around there, you realize that there's mad stuff going on around there. You know what I mean? And like everywhere, but like everywhere as well, it's sort of been gentrified now. Do you get what I'm saying? Like the whole of London now, it's sort of been gentrified. So not really anymore. Like it's still mad everywhere in London, but like it's got to a point now where there's loads of hippies running about and hipsters and whatnot. You
Mm.
get me? In the
Yeah,
ends,
because you
but
walk
yeah,
down the high street and you see these punks with Mohicans and
yeah. But that defo influenced me though, because
yeah,
I don't think there's anywhere else in the world like that place. You feel me? And I'm not even trying to be biased or nothing, but it's a mad place. Like,
it is.
yeah, like obviously walking down there as a young and like knee high and whatnot, I was probably soaking up all those vibes. You know what I mean? So I feel like it definitely comes out in the music.
But I definitely feel what you're saying about shit going on behind the front because obviously it seems hippie, like a
There
lot
you
of places
go.
in London, like Hackney as well. But then
Exactly. It's exactly like that.
even Brixton, wherever. But then behind there's estates.
It's true. It's true. It's true. But obviously that's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of times people don't really see it with that area. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's there. It's there.
Yeah. No, I
But
know it's
that's
there.
that. It's cool though. Like that's. I'm not even. I was never a part of that or nothing like that. Do you know what I mean? I've always been like just about, chilling. But um, like yeah, it's a crazy place, man. Camden's a mad place. Like I recommend if you should go there if you haven't. Anybody watching this or you, I'm sure you've been there.
What do you find that you're normally inspired by? Or is there something which triggers inspiration? Do you think?
There's a lot of things. You know what? I find inspiration in the most random of things. Like sometimes even getting up in the morning and making a cup of tea will inspire something, or going for a walk to the shops will just somehow, I don't know how it works, but after I don't know, like I don't know, I try to, I try to soak up energy everywhere I go, like in a positive way. Like, I try to see the good in everything, you know what I'm saying? So I'm walking down the street, I'm looking at you know what I mean? I'm just taking in life. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm just sort of inspired by life itself. You get me? Like as much as it can get mad sometimes and shit, like it's a mad thing. So I'm still taking everything in, you know what I mean? And I feel like I put it down like almost subconsciously on the page or whatever, or my phone when I'm writing, and it comes out, you know what I mean?
Mm,
So I couldn't even lay it on one thing. I'm inspired by just living life. Do you know what I mean?
that's interesting, man.
Yeah.
So, what are your favorite moments from your musical endeavors so far?
Favorite moment? Did you say?
Some of your favorite moments, yeah.
Uh like I'll probably say that time that I banged those 100 streams on SoundCloud. The first time
Yeah.
I ever dropped my song. That was cold. I thought I was the guy. We Love Sept did a show. Well, we was part of a show up in Antwerp, in Belgium, which was fucking crazy. That was a big moment. You know, I don't even know, man. Like, there's so many cool things that just happen, like day to day, like even just like, you know, networking with people and whatnot. It's just, I just like being a part of the music. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've always been so passionate about music. So for me, like, yeah, like just being a part of it and people hearing my music, doing shows, being there and letting people actually hear the music is probably the best part for me. So I couldn't say. Obviously, signing a little deal and whatnot was cool too. But yeah, like, just, yeah, man, making music, like putting out music and letting people hear it, I say would be what's been my favorite thing about music so far. Just the
Okay. Yeah.
reactions.
And that's a good. It's a positive way to look at
What's
it.
my light? Yeah, exactly.
And where are you looking to take it? Do you think?
I'm trying to take it, boy. I'm trying to take it to as far as I can take it. You know what I mean? We've been manifesting this stuff for a long time. Like, we've been dreaming, working hard. So I'm trying to take it as far as we can take it, bro. Like, to the top if necessary. Even that, do you know what I mean? Just we're gonna mash this out until we're satisfied. You know what I mean? We're
Mhm.
mad passionate about this. So
No, I can definitely. I
yeah,
can tell. I can tell how passionate you are about it.
I hope you know now that you can't escape me. I'm coming. Gonna have bare music, bare everything for your head tops. New music coming soon. 4 a.m. out soon. I guess that's all I got to say. You get me? You can find me
Yeah.
at Henshaw Gram, Henshaw on the Spotify. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.